What's going on, Sandboxers? We got another monthly blog post update, so let's just get right into it. Starting off with the May update, they did mention about what happened with the April update. In the last blog post that they did, Facepunch and Gary announced that they're switching over to a release cycle, which, to summarize, is a system that allows them to update the game in a more stable format without breaking the games on Sandbox and allowing them to push updates from their staging branch at the end of the month altogether to the stable version that's on Steam. They also clarified that the staging branch is for developers that can feel at ease to work on their games and try some of the latest features that get added, as games published on the staging branch will only be playable on that branch, then automatically transferred over to the live version once these features are out. So this is a new game that is a theme park game challenge Facepunch is doing, and as Gary takes a vacation and goes on holiday, he gives the Facepunch team a challenge each time, and this time around he asks them to create a roller coaster tycoon styled game. The game is officially out on Sandbox right now and is called Fair. Also, if you are interested in getting your hands on Sandbox early to mess around with these games or try them out for yourself, definitely check out the video right here. Going to change list, Gary has added a change list to blog posts, making it easier for developers to publish their changes after a patch or new update. They did this just to be like how they did it in Gary's mod and Rust, but this time around you could use it for your own games and blog post updates, which you can do on Sandbox. Movie Maker is still getting tons of updates as Zix provides us with more exciting news this time around for my fellow animators. Zix mentions this month he's been rebuilding the keyframe editor, making it quicker and easier to animate and tweak simpler movements and property changes. Zix has also added a trail gizmo so you can preview how selected tracks change over time. There's a ton of more changes that were mentioned here, which if you want to read in detail, please feel free to go into the blog post, which is linked down below. All right, let's get into our lightning round. We got a new particle follower and collider game objects. Project settings has been moved from being a separate window to now integrated into the inspector. Shader Graph has gotten some progress updates. Flatgrass has finally been updated and fully completed with a new lower level and scaffolding staircases in the back, which I'm going to scroll through real quick. And they look really, really awesome. I'm super excited to jump back in and check this map out again. Depot, another map, is being worked on by Jace and has been updated and looks absolutely amazing, which is right below, as you can see right here. Looks so cool. Cannot wait to try this out and move around and explore a bit of the map. Facepunch has released a library where you can get access to all the ready-to-use first-person weapons for your games. As a bonus, they even come with their source files and anim graphs so you can modify them if you need to. So that leads us into summary, which Gary mentions how the team has moved into a transitional phase for the development of Sandbox and attempting to move from the previous slapdash development where they basically did whatever they wanted whenever they wanted into a more sustainable model. Their aim is to have more monthly release cycles that cause the least amount of disruptions for the creators and allow them to use these more sustainable systems for the foreseeable future. Gary's very happy about the state of the engine and progress they're making, plus he's very happy with how active and vibrant the community is starting to become. The final thing he's hinted at that he's going to be working on for the next month is the prefab system rewrite, as him and the Facepunch team will be shipping them to staging over the next few days to give them the maximum amount of testing. Okay, so for some quick closing thoughts, this seems to be our usual blog post, which has more fixes and updates for improvements and nothing too crazy this time around. But it seems like we currently do not have any sort of official responses on updates on the standalone system for Sandbox, as that has been kind of in limbo for the last couple of months and nothing new on any sort of release dates or the official Sandbox mode, which I want to clarify for a lot of folks that still do not know or have been completely out of the loop. According to Gary, the Sandbox mode will be the last thing that they add to the game before it's officially released, meaning if we do start to see any of these sort of updates specifically for the Sandbox mode, then this would confirm that the game is very close to release, as Facepunch and Gary feel that the game is ready to go. So many people comment the same thing repeatedly in my comments, so I try to inform people by responding to their comments that either if they have no idea or just haven't bothered to see any of the updates Gary has posted. But regardless, let me know what you guys think about all these new updates down below, and check out this video right here talking more about the new Flatgrass 2.0, which has been mentioned in this video. But otherwise, thank you so much for watching.